How's it going, everybody? It's Blood Drake here. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a tactical build discussion. I'm going to show off 3 builds, at least in the armoring hall here, and then I'll be doing a true solo on Reclamation, just off the rip here. I think I can do this all just free flow and no script as you do. But to start off here, I think in my introduction video to this game, I said Tactical is kind of a jack of all trades, which he is. And I will discuss in the 3 different builds here, one more suited to close range, one more suited to long range, and then one that I find is just great at everything, not bad at anything. So to start off, you're going to go to the armoring hall here, and this will be our first build. Standard kind of Pyre Blaster, Plasma Pistol, Knife build here, but weapons-wise, we're going to be taking the Pyre Blaster. This is very suited to kind of close range. It does not have much range, but of the 2 in the Relic tier here, we're going to take, what is it, the Venting Speed variant. Now, I like to run my weapons kind of basic. I don't really care for all the pizzazz unless I'm really running a kind of armor set that warrants it. But yeah, here I would say controversial, and you could get by with the heroic version here. I do a lot of the time, but I think after just some testing and some playing, generally I think you're better off with just the relic for contested health recovery, because unfortunately you do struggle a bit with the flamethrower with getting your contested health back. Whereas if you have, like myself here, the rate of fire variant, excuse me, on the relic plasma pistol, within half a second you can get your full contested back, or near close to it, whereas with this guy you really got to be playing smart to make sure you're okay. And although you have the combat knife, you're going to be constantly spamming parries, you got to make sure you get your contested health back, and that's a big thing that the Pyre Blaster is not exactly as good as the heavy bolt rifle, for example, or any bolt weapon. Here you could also opt out for the blockchain sword or the heroic blockchain sword. I find just the standard relic one is still the best overall most situations. I know there is a crazy combat animation cancel thing you can do here, but I don't really care for it at this point. But yeah, into the perks. All the perks across the 3 loadouts are borderline the same. They are identical for loadouts 2 and 3. But the big change here you're going to find in the core perks. I think across the team, gear, signature, and prestige perks, things are kind of just meta at this point. The game's been out long enough where everyone's tested out these builds and everyone really kind of knows what the best is and how to play this class, but here's where things change. So in the first column you're going to take balanced distribution. Primary weapon deals 15% more damage, secondary deals less. And although that may sound bad, you kind of get it back here. So after a gun strike, range damage increases by 25% for 10 seconds. That is going to work amazing with the Argent, oh, not the Argent Edge, didn't put it back, but with the Argent Edge. If you were rocking the chain sword, and especially the blockchain sword, then I would not be opting for this. I would be taking this guy here. So after switching weapons, your secondary weapon does 25% more damage. That would be benefiting the heroic plasma a lot more than the standard, but still you would be doing a ton of damage. Next, Emperor's Vengeance with the flamethrower, especially not taking the ammo variant, you're going to be burning through ammo, no pun intended. This just gets always ammo recovery. Tactical's kind of broken for that. Steady aim, though, I do take in the 2 other loadouts. I lied. I still take Emperor's Vengeance. But into the team perks, here you do have your options, but personally I think at this point aligned aim is a bit better. Always having grenades is great, but if you're playing with any other teammates that have any type of grenade regen, or equipment regen rather, they are not going to need it as much as you think. And I do find myself not optimizing and being as efficient with grenades as I should if I am running this. But if you're newer to the game, you don't have everything unlocked, Secure Stockpile is a great perk to have. There's nothing wrong with it. But I do think aligned aim, especially if you're doing a ton of damage at close range, you want your contested coming back, let alone the heroic plasma pistol, that's just a huge buff, especially if you have a sniper or heavy with you or tech marine. That just kind of benefits the team a bit more. Into the gear perks, this will remain unchanged across the 2 other loadouts, but priority targeting, I find if you're going to use the Auspex, you better know what the hell you're doing. Do not waste it. You got to make sure you land your shots, wait for the right combos between whatever enemy you're fighting. If it's a horde and you're holding a hallway, perfect. Everyone's running in, everyone's taking damage. If you're fighting a boss, do not scan him while he's moving. Wait for the Carnifex to stab down. Same with the Hive Tyrant or the Trigon or the Nernthrope. Once he drops down, you got to make sure to use your Auspex scan at the right time. And you'll be seeing that into the next true solo I do here. Signature perks, Radiating Impact. Essentially, you are a melt-a-bomb every 90 seconds. If there's a group of 5, even on Absolute if I'm playing alone, if I execute number 3 in the group of 5, between 2 on either side, I'm killing all 5 with this perk. It is so incredibly useful and tactical. Everything else here, it's just really not it. Marked for death, like, okay, fantastic. Nothing here is even close to as useful as that. And into the prestige perks here, there is some variety, but you do have to reset for 750, so for the Pyre-Blaster, this isn't exactly ideal, considering what I'm doing. It is a bit of a waste on this first build using the Flamethrower, but everything else is universal. Health increase, stims restore more health, ammo reserve increase. Yeah, if you weren't using the bolt rifle, I would say that... Fortitude? No, I already have... let me take a look again. I have Acuity, Fortitude, Resilience, and Secure Spine. Okay. Yeah, between one of these two. But in all honesty, Acuity is just so useful that it's honestly, you're fine even running this with a Flamethrower. You don't exactly need to change. But into the second loadout here is going to be the Heavy Bolt Rifle. I personally think this loadout right here is the best loadout for tactical in the game, period. This is the loadout I've done my last 2 true solos with. Probably the one I'll be starting into this mission with, but for the boss fight I'll be switching to the Pyre-Blaster here, because it's all close range. The Heavy Bolt Rifle, the Deathwatch Heroic variant here, is, again, probably the best primary weapon for tactical and tech marine in the game, bar none. Honorary mention to the Stalker Bolt Rifle, and as well as the normal Bolt Rifle, where is it here, but the Grenade Launcher variant. So the big difference between these two, because they are very similar weapons, is that, I guess you can kind of see it here. So this guy's better at range, has a higher fire rate, and does not do more damage, but I find it's more accurate, whereas this is better at close to medium range. You have less ammo, slower rate of fire, but your individual bullets are doing more damage, and the headshot multiplier is a huge difference. You can see that here, 2.3 versus the 2. That is a huge difference. That's bullets difference. When you're shooting into the head, it could be 3 to 4 in most cases, I would say. So personally, I lean towards this guy. I rather have the extra ammo. I rather have the higher rate of fire. It's better for contested health and the accuracy. You'll see me at range taking out guys with this gun, and it's surprising because you'd expect me doing that with this guy here, the Stalker Bolt. And although I do not have a build dedicated to this, it's just simply not my cup of tea. This is an incredibly effective loadout you could use, but for that I would refer you to just another video, honestly. I have a lot of friends that are fantastic with this weapon, but I'm not exactly the biggest guy for the sniper class nor this, although they are amazing and I know how powerful they are. It's just not exactly my thing at the moment. But into the secondary, this I do take the heroic. Because with the Deathwatch Heavy Bolt Rifle here, you have this grenade launcher. I find that because that's a bit of a 2-in-1, it's like a combi weapon, you get your contested health recovery off your grenades. And you don't have to use them sparingly, but you do need to be somewhat conservative with them. You can definitely use your grenades, sometimes you got a mag dump and you'll see me, but the grenades I find most of the time is contested health recovery, or if you're being swarmed by Minoris. This guy here is your boss killer. You'll see me, I clear the whole wave with the Heavy Bolt Rifle, and then the boss I get to just about half health, scan him, and then kill him with the Plasma Pistol. This thing is absolutely broken. Whenever they decide to nerf this weapon will be a very sad day, but for now I'm going to enjoy it. It is unreal. One thing I actually should have gone back with. Jesus, I'm new to this. I should be showing you the weapon perks here. So yes, for the Flamethrower, it's the top row, all the way to Artificer, and then down. Plasma Pistol, we're using this variant here, the rate of fire, whole top row, and that applies to the Heroic as well. Argent Edge, Heroic Knife, there are your perks, just screen save that. And then over here, this again I think would be the loadout that I'd recommend to most players, again once you have the Heroic weapon unlocked. But take a look there, grab your screenshots, and the same here, heroic version of the Plasma Pistol. There you go, and for the Chainsword, should have started here. Block version, perk tree, here you go. And our last loadout, this is the double Plas loadout. For a while, this was the best loadout for tactical generally, and I would say for beginners, it kind of still is. Here is where you can have a big change. You can also use the rate of fire variant here, not a problem. But I do find that this is such a good weapon on its own, especially if you're using the rate of fire variant, that you can get by with the heroic. And for myself, I think I might just. I don't think I need the contested health recovery as much with having that as a primary. So I will rock the heroic there. But perks wise, just like the second loadout, exact same. these are your perks for the final two loadouts. Not much of a difference. You can see the biggest difference are in the core perks here. Everyone else is rocking the same. So you're just moving these two down. You're now taking, when plasma weapons are 30% overheated, their damage increases 40% and charge shots use 1 less energy. I have gotten 3 charge shots off of 1 cooling period, so to say, off of the heroic plasma pistol. That is an absurd amount of damage. That's like 2 to 3 assault drops with an Auspex scan on them level damage. It is insane. I can show you in the simulator before I start up in the game, and then again here, when you switch to your secondary, 25% more damage onto the pistol. Here's your ammo coming back, and then the team perks stacked. These 3 all stacking on top of the perks you have equipped to your pistol, and on top of how you have the most damage-doing Auspex scan perked, is ridiculous. It is simply just a pocket nuke. And this guy here is similar, but shoots in a completely straight line. You have 3 or 4 charge shots per clip, so to say. As you say, cooling period, but it's a fantastic weapon. Nothing is bad with this loadout at all. I just think these two are a bit more geared to one way or the other, whereas this is more of a generalist loadout. And I think if you were ripping 10 random missions on Absolute, this one would likely be the one that's easiest to use, so to say. Although I think this is probably your best loadout, and again, for your melee weapons, you really could switch between the Argent Edge and the Blockchain Sword. I think that's more so up to the player, but that's it for me yapping. I think it's time to get going. So now we're going to be doing a true solo run live on Reclamation. Not going to give myself any modifiers or anything, but I will make sure I'm using the right loadout, because I can't remember shit. But here we are. Launch bay. PvE. Private mode on. Bots off. We're not going to be playing on minimal. Going on absolute. Reclamation. Here we go. Let's see how we do. Personally, I'd say Reclamation. Honestly, all the missions with the boss fight at the end, they're all the best missions in this game, bar. Honorable mention to Inferno. Fall of Atreus, maybe. Its level design, I think, is pretty cool. But they gotta be adding more of those into this game. It really adds a lot, having new enemy types to fight. I'm glad they're doing that with the Terminator Sorcerer, I believe, in the next update. But more on all ends would be great. And I do play Chaos missions. I just think for now, especially the true solo runs, I'm a bit more comfortable on bugs at the moment. But yeah, Reclamation, gorgeous mission. Alright, let's get it. So again, Deathwatch primary, Heroic Plasma for my secondary, and Blockchain Sword. Let's see how this goes. And that is Heroic Might going on. Make sure to stop that guy from calling. See, now I used that grenade launcher there because I was thinking that it would stagger him, but it did not because he was enraged and grumpy. See how quick my contested health recovers? That's a luxury with tactical, and I'm not even running perks that allow me to increase that. See what I mean? And yes, I said sparingly, but in reality, I should be moving out of the way and getting a shot off with my pistol. And that's what I'm gonna do, if I can learn to dodge. And that's 2. Immediately gone. Execute back, contested, and armor. You just need to be patient. An inexperienced player would have rushed that and thought, oh, they're low, I've shot them up, they've taken grenades, let me just swing on them. That is how you die. And always prioritize the Majoris. Know how long you can shoot before the sniper variants go off, and they are significantly easier to fight. I do not know if you can see the spot on this map, but Don't think it should be too bad. I'm just gonna look around, try my best. Here we go. There you go, heroic might again. For the win. That's what I mean by a melta. And you just shoot the ground once. Here we go. I'll be switching to my pistol. And these guys are done too now. That's crazy, I didn't think that. Should have killed them both. Moving out, it's getting a bit too cramped for me. Oh, that wasn't better. Awesome. Nice little bank shot. Clear out the trash quick. What is that? Goodness. Oh, you're joking me. Oh, Biovore. Perfect. My favorite. These might be my most hated enemy to fight in this game, bar none. And you need to be incredibly patient with these guys. You need to bide your time. Take out the spores when you can. Do your damage onto him. See? Time your executes and all is well. Time your dodges and all is well. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sometimes things get dicey, but we're good. Woohoo. Take your time and hold your ground. You are a lot stronger than you think. I find a lot of this game is confidence. I know that I'm going to deal more damage than they deal to me, therefore I hold my ground. And case in point. Kind of glad it's happening now, but... Alright. I have to lock in for a moment, clear out these majors around me. And that's that. See how quickly you can deal with a Ravener if you know what you're doing. And stay out of his way. Back up and around because I think I need some more space. Or maybe that is the space I'm supposed to be taking. Okay, he's in here. Very cool. Ow. That wasn't very nice, Mr. Nuremberg. Not today. Might as well grab that. Get him to just about half. So this isn't a great example. Oh, bad example. Very bad example. should not be doing that. I don't want to have to fight extremists in here. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. Can you drop down to your waves, please and thank you? Case in point. And that's how you deal with a Nuremberg, everybody. Although he was a bit locked out over there. That's how you should be going about it. Time yourself and do your thing. I was being a bit more cautious than I needed to. But I don't play games. Goodness. A bit more than I expected. Take your time. Always go for the head. Oh, that's not explosive, okay. In an area like that, you gotta take your executes, because I'm just gonna eat alive down here. Awesome. Fucking hope that's all. Would be nice to find a stim, but it was my fault for taking all that damage. And I am glad that I am done with Terminus enemies. Yeah, like what was that? Do you think things spawn here? No? Guess not. I smell an extremist enemy. No, I don't want to waste my rating and impact for that. Please, game, give me a stim, please. I would appreciate it. The hell out of here. Ah. I'm a bad boy. Right as I said I wouldn't do it. Case in point of when to use your pistol. Imagine how much I would have taken if you were any other class than do the damage you did with that thing. What is down here? Isn't this a gene seed spot? Am I going crazy? Acting like it's my first time playing this game. But notice I haven't even used an Auspex scan aside from the Terminus. It's one thing I always forget. I should be using it more now that I know I only need it for the boss fight. Oh, mount the bomb. Get out of jail free card basically. Let's see. Am I grabbing codes or ZH Omega? Cool. Extremists. I saw you, boy. I wanted you bad. I knew what you were doing. That's fine, I'll fight another wave. That's fine. Perfect. Sometimes you just gotta stomp it out. Sometimes that's the cards the game plays. Oh goodness, that was way closer than I would have liked. I knew I needed to prioritize the one. Well, nice to know he's right here. Awesome. It's one. H and Z. Okay. Perfect. Oh, you're joking me. Yeah. Come on now. I thought I would have had that off. Okay, come on now. Oh my goodness. Could have cost me the whole run right there. What on God's green earth am I doing right now? Whew. I gotta stop playing so freaking reckless. There's literally a box of stuff upstairs. Acting like I'm on unlimited health or something. Right here. Yeah, I'm not playing that game. Let's go. Goodness. Let's get the button off. Let's go. Let's move. Yep. All y'all can get the hell out of here. No! Oh, he's glitched, isn't he? Oh my goodness. That's scary. Woohoo. Goodness, heart's pounding after that one, my god. Rather have been in the boss fight than against those two, holy. Need a sip of coffee after that, Jesus. I guess. Alright, time for some frames to drop. No stims, that's crazy. They don't even bother to spawn. Wild. Okay. Nothing here, because I think we've had such an insane run in the last room. Not dealing with that today. Yeah, be smart. Shit. So no good. Back up, give yourself some space. Never mind. I need radiating impact, and I want it now. Thank you. The game listened. Not playing this game today, unfortunately. That's that. Goodness. What do we got here? Melt-a-bomb. Oh. Yeah, that is my save my ass please weapon. Nice. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna run back around and hopefully find a stim somewhere. Just to keep this run going. Anything up here? Oh shit. Yes. Please, game. Yes. Decided to keep me going. That's great. Let's hope nothing too crazy spawned over there. Oh, nothing yet. That's nice. Case in point. Ow. Goodness. We're gonna bounce. We're gonna move back. We're gonna take our time like I always say. And I'm an idiot. What a waste. I could have been at full health. Just because I'm taking too much time. What? What? Okay. This is not good. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we really needed that. When I go silent, you know something's bad. Wasted my stim, healed at the wrong time. It's not good. Just set myself back and I even started over there. Back to square one. Well, never mind. Yes. Goodness. Generational locking going on over here. Oh, palms sweaty, mom spaghetti, you know what I'm saying? Ah, shit. Okay, that's alright. I don't like being chipped away like that. Not a fan. It's like the game's listening. What's going on? Get the hell out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, I'm taking it. I'd like to get this run done regardless, and I'm confident I could do it. Oh, shit. Yeah, we need to leave. That's alright. Whew. A little low on ammo. Should be alright though. Goodness. Excuse me. I know there's gonna be something up ahead here. Huh. I think the spawn was so big back there that they're chilling out. I'm gonna run over here, look for some health though. Oh, that's the way we came in. Let's go over this way, see what's down here. Alright, I'm kind of excited to use my flamer again. Not have to worry about bugs constantly grabbing me. With this, you gotta be a lot like just a mobile sentry, just throwing lead at anything that moves. Yeah, not dealing with that today. Not a fan. Not dealing with that today, unfortunately. Nope. Not dealing with that. See how good this pistol is? Gotta know when to use it. It'll be your best friend. When you're alone and don't want to fight a biovore for the 15th time. Lob you up there. Let's go up this way. Here I am looking for gene seed. I don't even know if I'd grab it if I found it. I'd like to get this run done, and I know I can do it. Oh! What are you connected to? I don't really know if I care anymore. I've killed so many things. Well, that's pretty sick. Starting to lean towards if I found gene seed, I'd take it. Maybe I get through this, 0 downs. I can definitely true solo absolute if I have a relic, but to do it no downs, gene seed recovered the entire time is a lot. Like, and I really feel like I can only do it as tactical. I think maybe tech marine or heavy. Not even that I'm good with heavy, but I think just that heavy is so good himself. Dead. Goodness. Stuck in a cage fight with a Ravener is not always fun. How you were alive is beyond me. Get out of here. Like, thank you. Done too. Goodness. And this next part I get to just run through. What's in here? Another relic. Found both relics, no gene seed. We'll have to see it. Oh. We love the heroic pistol. Did that kill him? That's crazy. You know what? Double or nothing. I got health. I got a restorative. I can do this. This is my first attempt ever playing Reclamation, trying to do a true solo. So if I nail this first try after how many attempts on Inferno and Decap, this is actually something. Like, did I have somewhat of an easy Terminus spawn? Yes. Was I able to kill it before it spawned the second wave of Extremis? Yes. But I'm still here. It's kind of just how it goes. Some runs are a lot easier than others. The game isn't the most consistent. We're just going to keep spamming these because there's a lot going on and I need to look. I want his head. Goodness. That was good. Finish him off with this. Huh. Draw. Like calling the line of headshots. Nope. We don't associate with extremists right now. Extremist enemies, that is. We're gonna have to kill these guys. Ow! Nope, 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 no, 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 we're gonna pop that stem. That's super annoying. That's super annoying. That is super annoying. Just when you think you're having a good run, which I mean I am, but so unforgiving this game can be. Alright, let's loop him around. Let's loop him around. Nope, don't like that you're not cloaked. You wanna change? That's how you deal with that. Whew, okay. Goodness gracious. If I get more extremists, I'm gonna be very sad. Well, not sad, annoyed. No way, spoil me. Even giving me some armory data. Wow, wow, wow. Nope. What did I say? Oh, I thought that hit him. Thank you. You're joking me. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Let's move. Let's move around. Let's move around. Does not stop. Generational lock-in this game has been. Holy. Yeah, we're good. Holy, I'm shaking. This boss fight's gonna be brutal. If I go down, I'm still posting this. This is a great run. Really show you how powerful tactical can be. Granted, you get a stim every now and again. But, oh. Goodness gracious. I almost just want to run in here and start it. I don't have time to yap, but... definitely take the Melta. Oh my god. Alright, no. I'm switching. We're using the flamethrower. Everyone's gonna love it. For the Emperor. God.
That reactor must be destroyed.
What am I doing? in. See how easy this build is? I might die here because I am fighting a boss, but like... Oh, come on. Just burn him, I guess. Like... No one wants to play. I'm walking on sunshine, yeah. Oh, what have I done? Oh, I'm done. I just blew the run. I just blew the run. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I definitely need some ammo and my chest needs to stop pounding. We're okay. We're okay. Oh, and that's it. Shit. And that's that. That's my fault. I started freaking out. Thought I'd get this done first attempt. Should have definitely switched to the ammo variant there. I understand the damage was pretty crazy, but I wasn't planning accordingly. If I had full ammo, I wouldn't have freaked out as much. But that's how it goes sometimes playing this game. It's still a ton of fun, but GG's everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and I hope that was entertaining, but that's my first attempt, honest to God, first attempt at Reclamation, true solo as tactical. Hope you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe for more.